Time to meet the fucking raid boss, bitch. Stuck in a stairwell with a riot shielder. Not just any riot shielder. Damascus! Oh my god, that dude said fuck all the respect. He fucking noob-tubed me. He's level 1! I'm one of this dude's first kills on the fucking game, and the first thing he does is noob-tube me. Year 23 of quarantine. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jev. Real quick, I appreciate all of you guys subscribing and stuff every time I mention it. You know what they need to do? They need to separate the solo wins versus trio wins categories here. Because now there's really no way to tell who is a solo and who's a trios player. 12 of the 20 top players in the world for most wins, anyway, and likely most kills as well, are all on PC. Now, I wonder if there's a way for me to be able to tell whether or not they're using a controller or not on PC. I highly doubt it. I've ran into many more people that were just mouse and keyboard than on PC with a controller. Kind of weird that none of them are on Xbox, but okay. I feel like under the Warzone category, you have kills, wins, and then plunder. Obviously, most of my time went in the multiplayer right there. 14 days, played 15. I don't even know if that's completely right, but I've definitely slowed down after I got Damascus, but still, in Warzone, if you guys can, somehow separate the wins and kills and all those categories and shit like that in Warzone between solos and trios. Because it's really hard. You're gonna have a whole bunch of people that have like a bunch of inflated wins through trios instead of through solo. Like, of course you're gonna have high amounts of kills and all this other shit, you know, based on being in trios, because every single time you get into an engagement, you potentially fight 3 people. So of course you're gonna average higher kills in trios because you're eliminating full teams. Also, I'd argue it's probably harder to win in solos than it is in actual trios. Given solos are a bit more random than anything. I mean, if you got a good trio together, you guys could probably win pretty consistently. As far as solos go, I don't know. There's a reason a lot of people are still sticking to trios is all I'm saying. Oh, also, so last night I went in and look at it. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? The Season 2 10th Emblem. I finally completed all of the challenges here last night. I had like 4 or 5 challenges left to go. I had to win all of my matches of gunfight, which, you know, they all went really well. I don't know what happened last night. I was kind of like sweating my ass off with an MP7 and just doing all sorts of shit with like an RPG, trying to blow up a certain amount of vehicles and things like that, and somehow eventually I ended up getting 4-piece dip. It says 4 uninterrupted kills in the kill feed, but I think it only counts specific things. For example, I've gotten a quad RPG and it didn't count. I've gotten a quad plus a fucking 6-man with you know, white phosphorus, with airstrikes, with all sorts of other shit that did not count. Then randomly just a quad feed with an MP7 counted, so I have no idea. I've gotten multiple quad feeds with multiple weapons before that and it didn't count, and for whatever reason last night I got a 4-piece pretty quick on Arclov. Not really any faster than the other ones that I've gotten before it, but calling in sentry guns, just a bunch of random shit, blowing up equipment and stuff. That was kind of a pain in the ass. I had to get like 75 melee kills. I was running around fucking stabbing people. So we had the Season 0 10th Emblem, which I still think is the best, the Season 1 10th Emblem, and now the Season 2 Emblem. Now we wait for Season 3 to go and do all that dumb shit all over again. I've seen a few things. I've seen some clips. I haven't ran into a fucking hacker personally. I mean, I've been sniped by somebody and like, you know, hit by people before where I couldn't really believe that they fucking killed me, but I didn't think that they were cheating or anything. It could have been, I have no fucking idea, but a lot of the time whenever you get killed, it won't show a kill cam for me, so it's just... Everybody keeps trying to get in the fucking calls with me because nobody can meet up, and it's just like, well, I mean, I wasn't meeting up with you in real life anyway. Everybody wants to be in business calls and shit about video games, dude. Business. I used to get so nervous during these one life modes, man. It would just piss me off. I would get fucking killed by somebody that I know is not better than me. Oh, and everybody has that feeling happen when it's just like, how the fuck did I die to somebody like this? Super frustrating, so I always avoided those modes because I don't want to get killed by worse players than me. And if they do, I have the opportunity to come back and show them like, okay. Now with like the whole respawning system and all that other shit, it kind of made me a bit more comfortable. So when I played those gunfight matches out, I was a lot less nervous. I used to be super fucking nervous, man. Also, I just hate playing into like purely defensive styles that just sit there and just ADS'd on things. There's no way for me to use gun skill or anything like that. It doesn't really matter. I just run face first into a buzzsaw like a fucking dumbass. It doesn't matter how fast or twitchy or anything that I am. It doesn't fucking matter. The fuck? I don't know. I was ADS'd in and the game took too long to ADS out and let me pull my parachute. I don't. I was trying to see if I could catch anybody, you know, looking over that, and I just stepped off the edge, I guess, and it wouldn't. Okay. Come on, guys. Are we gonna fucking fight or what? Are we gonna be pussy? I mean, come on, man. I could just 1v3 him. What the fuck, guys? Let's push. Where is everybody? Thermal HDR, the classic.
Hostile down.
Like, come on, guys, just fight them. I don't understand. If we want to get kills, you fucking fight them. What is this bullshit where we just keep fucking scrounging around? If I could average like 20 plus kills a game or some shit like that, I'd be completely fine with that as opposed to just getting wins and shit like that. Because going for those like, those wins that, you know, you get 8 kills, 6 kills, 9 kills and shit like that. Like, I want to get a shit ton of kills, man. I really do. That's all I want to do. I want to be ultra aggressive. I want to push people. I want to kill them. There we go, team. Good job. I think I got a strategy for going for more kills. I've also been using this GRAW 556. It's pretty good. I didn't even know that motherfucker would be over there. Maybe thermal is a little gross. I think it's the fact that the thermal actually like makes everything super dark around and it makes it like very, very easy to make things out. I was mentioning it before. If it were anything like the infrared from Black Ops 1, it was, I mean, the players were super bright, but it basically made it look like you were looking at shit in like 360p. Like take my video, put it on 360p, and when I scope in like this is kind of how it was, except it was a light blue instead of gray. You can obviously make out the shape of a body when somebody's moving. I knew somebody was over there. Pussy. This HDR shit is stupid. Lucky this ain't solos. Your friends can pick you back up. You learned your lesson. I saw a slight whitish marker on my right side, maybe a little bit of the glint as well, and I was just like, ooh. Yeah, nice try, dude. That's funny. I got shot in the fucking head.
Locked down. Area is clear.
Such a shitty situation, man. 4,000. What did my teammates even do, man? You know, maybe all this extra time inside will help out gamers in general. Maybe the level of play will just go up and up and up. It's definitely a possibility, that's for sure. I mean, more time inside. Dude, I've been seeing people make like these whole listings and shit about like the things that they do with themselves. Like for all of you that don't know what to do while you're quarantined, sitting inside, there's a list of things that I do. And then they have like a whole list of things that they say like, hey, I'm gonna have some coffee at 7:30 in the morning, and then I'm gonna watch a TV show from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. There's just some people out there that just, they seem like they need to have like a structured life. To a degree, I have a pretty structured life in a sense of the things that I know that I need to do. Then there's the people out there that they don't have a job or they don't have their own house that they're taking care of, and then they're trying to talk about what the fuck to do. Just play video games. What? I can't imagine my life without video games, man. I genuinely cannot. They're asking like, what am I supposed to do now that I'm inside? I'm like, what the fuck were you doing outside? Would you rather do nothing inside or do absolutely nothing outside? I mean, what the fuck? It's like, oh, well, I want to go to a mall, and it's like, well, most people go to a fucking mall and they don't even buy anything. So you virtually are doing nothing. You're just going somewhere to say that you went somewhere. But in reality, everybody knows that no one's doing anything when they go. So why not just sit inside? Hey, obviously, you can live your life however you want to. If you don't like video games, it is what it is. But I feel bad for people like that. It feels like you basically need to be dependent on other people to make your life fun. I might spend the rest of the night just trying to like hard push teams and shit like that, just trying to do something with them, maybe get some highlights or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know if maybe doing the solo spam kind of shit would work. Figure it out. I'll test it out tonight. But yeah, I ended up finishing out all of these challenges here. Finally got my season 2 10 emblem. Now we wait for season 3. It's gotta be soon, right? Yeah, 18 days. So a little bit over 2 weeks. So 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks we'll have season 3. I have no idea what's gonna come with that now that Warzone is is out and everything as well. Their St. Patrick's Day event, if you've even noticed it, last night I was playing and I realized that's what the event was, but basically every single gun that you ended up getting in gunfight gave you a green camo with, you know, just like Irish things hanging off of all the weapons and shit like that, and that's pretty much it. From what I noticed, unless I'm fucking dumb, I don't see anything weird about, like, you know, a green river or anything like that. So I mean, I got all these little missions in here to do, but I don't care about any of these like at all. I'm not doing them. Don't fucking tell me I'm not doing them. Later.